Hey there, Giant fans of fun. My name's Thad, the Theme Park Giant, and I'm an avid theme park and roller coaster enthusiast. I've traveled the world, I've ridden over 550 different roller coasters, and I'm bringing some different perspective to it since I'm 6'5" and I'm 275 pounds now. I've lost over 170 pounds the last decade, so I've done a lot of walk of shames on different companies' coasters, and I know all the details that you'll need to know if you're a larger rider in order to be able to ride them. Since I've done all the research and I've traveled all around and I've been booted off of numerous different companies' coasters over the years, I decided to create the Theme Park Giant Big and Tall Ride Guide. I'm starting with the Central Florida parks, SeaWorld in particular, and we're gonna branch out from there. But if you have any anxiety about will I fit on rides, this is your go-to guide. This is Penguin Trek, SeaWorld's newest roller coaster. It opened in the summer of 2024. There it goes. This was B&M's first attempt at a family coaster. Everything they'd ever done was considered like an actual big-time thrill ride. But SeaWorld approached them because they have such a good relationship with them and said, you know, we'd like a family coaster. So B&M gave them one. As you can see, it's definitely a family coaster more than a true thrill ride. The fastest launch on it is 43 miles an hour, so it's nothing mind-blowing. I think the best comparison I have heard, if you're familiar with Slinky Dog at Hollywood Studios, I think it is a very good comparison to that. It's exactly what this park needed, though. And like every other B&M, Penguin Trek does have a test seat out front here for you to try. If you're familiar with other B&Ms, you can tell this is a much different style of seat. While it is somewhat similar with the bucket seats, they are a lot, I think, smaller than their standard ones. If you have large hips, you will struggle with these. I've seen a lot of people get booted from this and the newer one at Busch Gardens as well because they had larger hips or they were wearing like a fanny pack. So make sure you're not wearing anything like that or take everything out of your pockets. It all helps. The new seat is nice though because you can actually see that red light will go green the minute you're actually locked in and safe. So you'll know, do you fit or not? And as always, you're gonna wanna get as deep into the seat as possible. This one, there is no seatbelt or anything. It just comes down like this. I need to switch how I'm holding this. So there you go. You see, I'm in, and the light is green, so I know I'm good. See? I've switched over to my GoPro, so the sound won't be as good, but I can't bring my other camera in the line. But Penguin Trek is all about, you're on a Antarctic, I guess, science team down here, and you're going out on snowmobiles, and I don't know, but it's a lot A lot more theming than you would expect, I guess, but at the end of the day, it is just kind of a fake office you walk through.
Gentle stop. Raise your lap bar above your frosty brow and gracefully step off your snowmobile to the right. Mindful of the closing gates.
If you're ever worried while you're trying to get on the ride, a lot of the B&Ms the last year have put in these TV screens. I can't really zoom in on it with my GoPro, but the seat will go green once you're actually safe and the sensor's good. So if you're worried, you can kind of look around your shoulder and see that monitor, and if your seat's green, you're good to go.
Snowdrift. As you glide to a gentle stop, raise your lap bar above your front and waiting to board a snowmobile.
Alright, so
stand behind the yellow line.
Get in, push it down, and they'll come by, do a check on it. Thank you. We're good to go.
While on Penguin Trek, sit upright, hold on to your harness, face forward, and keep
so I'll be honest, for a pretty new family coaster, it's only a few months old. For something that isn't that intense, I find this to be a little bumpy. So be forewarned on that. It's a little rattly. I do appreciate that they put some theming in. Going to see the penguins. The first launch is pretty intense, actually. So be ready for it. So I rode the second row today to avoid it. And it's really after the second launch where it gets a little uncomfortable. Here we go. Woo! Oh, I don't understand. That's Penguin Trek. It's not the craziest ride in the world. It's not the smoothest ride in the world, but it is fun. And like I said earlier, it's a lot like Slinky Dog over at Hollywood Studios.
Snowdrift. As you glide to a gentle stop, raise your lap bar above your snowmobile.
So there is a better view of the TV that'll show you if you're good or not. All right, giant fans of fun, that's going to do it for Penguin Trek. Hopefully I answered any questions you have about size concerns. If you have any other comments or questions about the ride, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Hopefully I have answered everything though. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. And get out there and make it a giant day of fun.